Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension. And when last we left off, while we weren't able to find the Silver Serpent, we did find the Emerald Lighthouse gem in a cave hidden away from the populated part of Buccaneer's Den, and we also found boarded up in another cave the Gauntlets of Fury, a powerful set of magical gauntlets that increase our attack strength. Now that we've explored most of what's over there, it's time to explore this island. And to do that, we're going to jump onto this boat and then read the sign. East Buccaneer's Den, the Salty Dog Pub, Jade's Pleasure House, Samhayne's Residence. Would you like a flogging? Misuse this ferry and we will all take the skin off your back. By order of Samhayne. Fortunately, the Avatar is using this ferry properly. A ferry that doesn't need anyone to actually row it to get to where we need to be. Maybe it's a magical boat, a magically enchanted vessel that goes wherever you will it to. In which case, let's take it straight to the Guardian. Unfortunately, the boat actually can't get us there. Likely the whirlpools. I'm gonna blame that on the whirlpools. Let's go over here and go through that tiny gap. Okay, lesson learned. We are going to jump that. If that is, we can actually get back to... There we go. Back to here. This is a big if at this point. The boat is now sailing away, which is unfortunate, but it does mean that we can now get onto this here. Which means we can try to get over here again. And platform over there. Brilliant. Let's talk to you.
Arr, matey.
Arr, indeed. Ah, looks like it's a ring for boxing.
Out of gold. Time to sail the seas in search of plunder.
At this late hour, with all the whirlpools, that's probably not a good idea. And finally you.
Out of me way, landlubber.
Okay, I'll move. You certainly have more experience on the sea than we do. Well, than we currently do. We have done a lot of, travel on the seas throughout our many adventures. Now let's speak with you.
Hello there. Say, you look like a hale and hearty lad. Care to try your luck in the ring?
Let's find out what we need to do first before that.
Maybe. What do I have to do?
It costs 300 gold to get in the ring. You fight whoever is in there. If you win, you get all the glory and experience in hand-to-hand fighting. You can quit after one fight, or you can take on challenges. It's as simple as that. The only restriction is that you can't use any weapons in the ring. So, what do you say? Care to give it a try?
When you say weapons, do you mean magic as well? Because I have magic. We're about to find out.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Well, that'll be 300 gold.
Sounds fair?
That sounds like a fair price.
Excellent. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Oh, and one more thing. This is bare hand fighting only. No weapons allowed. You'll need to stow your gear. I'll keep it safe for you until the fight is over.
The game gives provision for taking away the gear that you can't use, which is fair enough.
Okay, here you go.
Step up, folks. Pay your money to see the newcomer take on all challengers. Good luck, kid.
Thank you. We are teleported here now. Ooh, we don't have our spellbook, so we actually do have to just use our fists. Fortunately, we have these gauntlets, so have at thee! We're just going to keep punching you, and we win. Can I take this? I think I can. Let's take it. Aha! Victory is ours. That guy died. I thought we'd be fighting until, we just, knocked them out, but nope! Fortunately, we can punch so fast that we can just destroy them. I think it might be the ridiculously high strength we have and the Gauntlets of Fury. We might be here a while, just earning gold, as people keep teleporting in out of the ether to have at thee with the Avatar. I debate how many foes are actually going to want to fight us, considering the fact that they're coming at me with no armor at all, and while we don't have our weapons, we're still wearing a plate helmet.
Excellent round! That was mighty impressive there, and it even looks like you learned a new move during that bout. A good swift kick is always useful. Now, you want to try another one? I gotta warn ya, the fights tend to get tougher the more you win.
We'll give it another go. Why not?
Sure, I'll have another go.
I'd love to have you fight some more, but the next batch of fellas is pretty quick and tough. You'd best do some adventuring and increase your dexterity before coming back.
And that statement there reveals exactly what this is. It's actually a cleverly concealed way of training your skills in hand-to-hand. Also, doing this completely messed up our inventory, so I'm going to have to take a moment to sort it all out. Oh, did it mess everything up. Let's put this here, that there. Shuffle these around like that. I'm not sure what criteria it uses to determine where everything goes, but is that criteria not especially great. So we'll put this here, the cannonballs can go here, because we have them, we might as well keep them here. Can go there, this can go here. It also took all of our spells off our hotbar, which is not great. But we can easily reassign them, and we did learn a new ability. That new ability is quite a good thing to learn. Right, let us get our spellbook and drag this over to here, drag this over to here, this over to here, this over to here, and you know what? We're actually going to get Light Heal and put that there. Actually using my spells? Whatever next? Whatever next is us exploring this way and checking out this building, which I think is the pub. Oh, that it is. There's lots of people we can talk to here.
The shipping lines are having a terrible time of it. 3 ships have been lost to the whirlpools in the last fortnight alone.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Another drink, eh?
So I've heard that Tristan and his boys went down.
'Tis a sad thing.
I've heard that Lord British has been trying to locate the Avatar to solve the problem.
The Avatar? He hasn't been seen in Britannia in 200 years. He can't possibly still be alive, can he?
Why not? Lord British is older than dirt.
Well, if the Avatar does come around, I hope he can undo this mess.
Yeah, even New Magencia is withering away.
How much more can Britannia take?
Oh no! New Magencia's having problems! It's not surprising considering that Britain's having problems and everywhere else that we've heard of is also having problems, but New Magencia? That is the bastion of the virtue of humility. I hope Katrina's okay. Also, it's been 2 centuries since we left for Serpent Isle, and that is a long, long time. And that just goes to show how old YOLO is, because YOLO has been here for a very long time indeed.
Sometimes it's just good to buy a biscuit.
That it is! Great advice for life. Let's talk to you.
Hello there, mate.
Greetings. Who are you?
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Bjorn, and this here's Anissa, my best friend.
I'm only his best friend because I won't be his lover.
No, that's not true. You're my best friend because you're serving me drinks.
He certainly seems to like his drinks, and that woman behind him is constantly shrugging, going, "What are you doing? You're ignoring me. I thought we were having a drink together." She's quite angry. Either that or she's trying to pickpocket his shirt. That could very well be what's happening too.
What can you tell me about New Magencia?
There ain't much to tell. The place is pretty much empty. All them shepherds basically got up and left. Not that I blame them. Place was boring even when there was people there. Nothing to do but watch sheep. Who wants to do that?
A shepherd would want to do that? It sounds like things are really bad there, though. Hopefully we get to go there soon. New Magencia is not far away from Buccaneer's Den.
Do you know anything about the whirlpools?
Yeah, I know they're dangerous.
Thanks, but can you tell me any more than that?
They weren't such a big problem before that damned column showed up. I mean, we'd have a whirlpool here and there, but within a few years of that column showing up, the whirlpools were everywhere. It's right dangerous out there, I can tell you.
Which is why he spends all his time drinking in here instead of out there earning some money on a ship.
Just you shut up and get me another beer. You'd think she was my wife the way she carries on.
That character next to you, I'm really starting to wonder why that character is doing that shrugging emote now. It's happening very often. I'm going to have to talk to her in a moment. But first, let's ask about these columns.
Do you know anything about the columns?
Anybody ever tell you that you ask a lot of questions? Who are you anyway?
I think it's time to introduce ourselves.
Sorry, I'm the Avatar.
Really? The Avatar? Well, all right then. I can't say that I know much about that column out there. I think it's got something to do with them whirlpools. But that's just my sailor's hunch.
It's quite a good hunch. We'll leave you be.
Goodbye.
Please stop trying to pickpocket me.
Out of me way, landlubber.
You got nothing to say. Fair enough. Let us talk to you.
What can I do for you, mate?
I'd like some information, please.
So, what's happening in New Magencia?
What's happening in New Magencia? Nothing. I mean, literally, nothing. The place has never been anything more than a haven for shepherds and their flocks, but a few years ago, people started leaving. From what I hear, the place is almost empty and is falling into ruin.
Yeah, it's probably being overrun by sheep.
I think that lady really is trying to pickpocket everyone. I should really check my coin pouch when I leave. Let's ask about the whirlpools. We'll probably get lots of information we've already heard, but it pays to be thorough.
What can you tell me about the whirlpools?
I can tell you to stay off the water. As for what's causing them, well, that's anybody's guess. I serve drinks, mate. I'm not an alchemist. I will tell you this. Sailors are a superstitious lot. Many of them believe the whirlpools are being caused by the ghost ship. Now, you believe whatever you want. I believe that it's better to be drinking in this tavern than drowning in some whirlpool.
I'll drink to that.
I'm not sure being an alchemist would especially help with determining what the columns are doing, but you did bring up something interesting. A ghost ship?
Ghost ship? What ghost ship?
Haven't you heard? Oh, sailors have been coming in here for the last couple of weeks saying that they saw a ghost ship just off of the lighthouse.
Do you think it's real?
Oh, I don't know. Could be real. It could be a sailor's superstition. Maybe it's just a hallucination brought on by too much rum.
Speaking of rum,
What have you got to drink around here?
Oh, we've got beer, grog, mead, and we've got the special. So, do you want to drink?
what's the special?
What's the special?
Not so loud, mate. I can fix you up with some serpent's venom if you like.
What is serpent's venom?
Oh, it's a right good little concoction. Not only does it increase your ability to fight, but it also helps you out in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. So, do you want some or not?
We most certainly do not. The Avatar does not partake in such things, and neither should anyone. Serpent venom is dangerous. This does confirm what the bird said to us, though. Where there's serpent venom, there's the silver serpent.
No thanks. I've got to go.
Make up your mind, will you? I'm trying to run a tavern here.
I know you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to have a look at what's here. Bottle of whiskey. Bottle of whiskey. Whiskey. There's some cheese. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. Tankard. No rum. wine bottles. You don't mind if I smash this barrel open looking for rum, do you? No? Excellent. No rum there, no rum here either. Maybe there'll be some rum upstairs. Or there'll be nothing up here. Except some places to sit. Now there's a door that we can go through, so let's go through here. Now there is a elevator. And there's also a building here. Let's go into here and...
Want to party?
Remember when we read the sign and there was a pleasure house? This is the pleasure house. You can probably guess what goes on here. The Avatar is not going to partake in that.
No thanks. I have to go now.
That we do. And by go, I mean we're going in here and having a look there and we're leaving.
Want to party?
No, no, no. No, we don't.
No thanks. I have to go now.
That we do. And we're not coming back. Definitely not coming back. So let us go up here. Magic elevator! It's a very nice night out, isn't it? Lots and lots of stars. Not too many clouds. This will bring us up to where Samhayne calls home. And it's a very extravagant building. Let us look about and find that well. Can't go into there. And we're going to be attacked by something. Something wants to have at thee. Not quite sure what, but there is a pirate here that is likely going to say hello. And by hello, I mean they're going to want to kill us. Yep. You're going to want to kill us. Fortunately for me, you can't actually get to me. I mean, you tried to hit me, but try is not good enough, I'm afraid. Oh, there's also you. You wish to have at thee with me. Fortunately, you can't pathfind to me, so... Oh, you're going to back up. That's quite sensible. Have at thee! And we are victorious. That combat music is still happening, though. And here is that well. We're going to drop down here. Ah! It's the rat in here that we need to, we needed to watch out for. It is very dark in here, though. Oh, it is very dark. Let us, activate a spell, shall we? Light! Now we can see! Doesn't provide too much illumination, but it'll do. More rats? No? Yes, actually. And that reveals a secret way. Just gonna take care of you, get a tiny bit of gold. And double check that we didn't leave any gold behind here. And we didn't. Nope. Thought I would double check. I forgot if I grabbed some. We need every bit of gold that we can get after all. Now let us go into here and have a look about. Ooh. That looks like a trap. We have here a cut amethyst. We have a scroll of crystal barrier. Now, if we look here, crystal barrier is a spell that we can learn in the second circle, so we definitely want this. You know what? I'm going to drop the cannonballs. And I'm going to take the, that scroll. And then we're going to open this. Ow. That wasn't actually that dangerous. So here we have a small amount of gold. We have here some chain gauntlets. They'd be quite nice if we didn't already have the gauntlets of fury. So let us head this way and see where this ultimately leads. It leads out to here. And unfortunately this means that we are going to fall all the way down, and we'll have to make our way back around. Let's quickly go and do that, shall we? Still worth getting because we wanted that crystal barrier scroll. And this brings us back to the cave where we... Ooh! There's a pair of boots here. Pair of boots that we missed before. Raven's Choice boots. And some bread. Delicious cave bread. We are now full inventory-wise again. I'm going to have to drop something at some point, but at some point is not right now. Also, these boots, pretty snazzy. The light spell lasts for a very long time. We saw it in action when we were in Stonegate when I accidentally used the scroll. It provides a decent amount of illumination. Shouldn't take us too long to get back to, oh dear, we actually don't have the rum for you, so let us avoid talking to you for now. Finding some rum is going to be tricky by the looks of it. Or, more likely, we just haven't located where I wanted to, that, by the way, I think is New Magentia. Really not that far away from Buccaneer's Den. Swimming there, however, very tricky because part of that sea is the you lose fatigue very quickly part sea. And you will drown in short order. Back round here. I think eventually we will get back to... we could just swim. You know what? We'll just swim. It won't take too long. And since this is a magical light, it won't get extinguished by the water. We're doing pretty well loot-wise, though. Found lots of very neat stuff. Still haven't found the silver serpent, though. Going to have to search harder for that. And then once we find it, we're going to have to find a way to free it. That might be easier said than done, because as we were told, if the silver serpent could get back, it would. So something is preventing that from occurring. Just gonna swim a little more. Ignore this area, because we need to be faster before we can learn more hand-to-hand tricks. We learned a kick, which is probably going to be quite useful. We're likely going to be sticking with weapons most of the time, but you never know. We may end up getting disarmed, and being able to kick will be quite handy. Are you going to clip through that bit of wood, Mr. Light? No, you're not! Neat. Now, we're almost there. We just want to pop through the hub again. They shut the door. That does make sense. We want to make sure that the cold night draft does not get in. Let's go over here, jump, go up to here, and through. Up and through, that is. There we go. No serpent venom being purchased here today, at least by me. I imagine other people are purchasing it, though. And you may be wondering, how do we get up now that that is up? Well, we can use this, and that will bring that all the way down very, very slowly. And I do mean very slowly. But having that way to make sure you don't get stuck, really good. There will be some games out there that wouldn't do that. And so, folks, when we come back, we are going to speak with Samhayne and find out just what he wants to talk to us about. Hopefully he believes that we're the Avatar. Raven's word, I hope, is good enough for that. Raven's not actually here with us. She may end up teleporting up to Samhayne's residence when we get there. We'll find out if that's the case when we actually step inside. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. At least we've dealt with those rats, which means no combat music. Imagine if Samhayne walked by here every day and then he heard the combat music. It would probably be quite annoying for him. But he probably doesn't hear the combat music. That's likely only something the Avatar hears. Such is the Avatar's lot. The moon looks really pretty tonight, doesn't it? It really does.